And here are the parts for the front forks. I have new covers. I'm waiting on the seals. The seals are in here. There are two seals, a seal on top of a seal. So I'm waiting on those. These look fine right here, but I'm just replacing them. And I have the controls. I'm going to be nickel plating the controls. Here's the brake. Here is the, I'm going to call it the shifter. It's got to get nickel plated because it's rusting. This really doesn't, but the linkage does. And I'll do that kind of like one night. And I don't know if I can get these off, so I'm going to have to kind of tidy those up some way without destroying that. And so once I get the wheels on and I get the braking system operational, then I'm going to do the wiring. And I actually have already received the wiring hardware. I've received the harness. And it is, oh, I forgot that was in there. It is, I guess I could have always locked the steering wheel. It is. But, okay, stand by. We will, today it is June 30th, and I am hoping that I can get this wrapped up in a week. And it sounds kind of crazy, but I think, obviously I need new mufflers, so I'm still looking for mufflers. And so I am hoping that we can get this guy wrapped up in a week. You're gonna be surprised the wiring harness it's gonna take like 2 days. And it is, so I'm hoping that the wheels, I can do the wheels in 1 or 2 nights. I can do the brakes in 2 or 3 nights, and then start wiring. So, and when I'm doing I guess when I'm putting all the miscellaneous parts too, I'm cleaning them and repairing them as I go. So, thank you for watching. Stand by, and we're going to have this bike running before you know it. Okay, welcome back. I am going to work on installing the forks now. I think I have everything I need. And so this is basically an overview of the forks. So we have like a drain screw down here. We have 2 seals. We have a rubber cover. There is a cap that goes on the, that goes on this little shaft, and it actually gets bolted from underneath. And we then have a rubber cap, the ear, another rubber cap, and then we have the top cap with the nut. I'm sorry, with the Allen bolt. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually replace the rubber seals. So stand by, let me get that set up. Okay, there are 2 seals in here. So I'm going to pick them out. I've actually cleaned everything. I'm going to pick them out, and I'm going to slightly lubricate them with some automatic transmission fluid. That's actually what the fluid that goes in here. And these are very, okay, got them out. And they were actually kind of easier than I thought. It is, once you get a pick underneath of it, and then you can get some needle nose pliers and you can just pull them out. So I've taken the 2 seals out. I have clean the insides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually slightly oil them before I put them in, and I'm going to be using automatic transmission fluid because that's really kind of what that goes in. That's what goes in. So I'm just going to see how easy it is to put these in on camera, and they seem easy enough. So I'm going to lightly tap it in with a socket. That's great. Let's do the next one. And they go in with the lips down. Looks good. There's the third one. Here's the fourth one. Looks good. So we got the seals in. The next step is to put the rods on, but let me clean up first. So the next step is these rods need to get installed in here, and there's actually a cap and a bolt. And stand by 1 second, let me go grab those bolts. Okay, so in going to the diagram, it's really hard to see, but there's a cup and a bolt that connects to the bottom of that shaft that fits in there. So let's start with this one. I'm going to install have this one installed. Let's do the next one. Okay. Here's the next one. We have the large tube. We have a rubber spacer. We have the ear, another rubber spacer, and then we have the caps. So I'm going to pre-start the clamp holes up top here. So there are some Allen bolts that go in here. So I'm going to actually pre-start those just to make life easy. There's one on each side, top and bottom. Obviously these clamp in the tube. And I have them in my bag here already. And these are stainless steel too. These are the original ones too, because they look really good. So, make sure I got the right size. I do. So, I'm just going to clean these up a little bit. These are the caps that go on top. They're aluminum, so they're going to buff up nicely, so stand by. Okay, the caps are done. So let's start on working on getting the fork. So I'm going to put these here. We're going to start by here's the first. Here is the boot. So this is the way it is going to look. So we're going to jiggle it up through here. It goes okay, I got it on. I'm going to tighten this up. And I gotta move the steering. wheel. So let me move this. So I'm putting this top cap on. I'm not going to put the fluid in until down the road.